Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. 49ers beat the Rams in overtime, Ocho, by the score of 26-23. 49ers improved to 4-1, take over sole possession of first place in the NFC West, while the Rams fall to 3-2 at the goal line. Down 3 points, and about to score. Kyron Williams, he fumbled. Great punch out by the 49ers. Yeah. They get the ball, stuffed up because it looked like the 49ers were going to potentially win the thing in regulation. But 49ers hold them out of the end zone there. And then on fourth down, Ocho, when the rubber really needed to meet the road, because it seems to me they were going to go for it. I don't think they were going to play for the tie like we got Sunday night between the Packers and the Cowboys. It seems like Sean McVay was hell bent. He wanted to win this game, Ocho. Yeah. He wasn't playing for no tie, and he went for it. The question that I have for you, do you like Sean McVay going for it on fourth down, or does he kick the field goal and give the 49ers because the next score wins the ball game?
Yeah, I kind of like him trying to go for it. I want to get this game over with. We've had some mistakes. We've had some drops. We've had some penalties. We fought back to get back into the game, and I really want to end it right now. I want to end it, so I have no problem with him going for it on 4th and 1, trying to end that game. Listen, it can go one or two ways. Either you get it or you don't. You didn't get it. The fact that he even had the balls and the gall to even go for it in that situation says a lot. And he's one of the few coaches in the NFL who can go for it and take that chance, like a Dan Campbell. You know, he's one of the few who can do it.
I loved it also, Ocho. I'm not playing for a tie. I'm down there. I'm in a great position. And you look, you had an opportunity. You're right there at the goal line. You get a punch out, and now you're down again. And guess what, Ocho? If I kick the field goal, it's 23-20. Next score wins the ball, wins the game, and the 49ers are getting the ball back. Now you can say, well, they might fumble it. Nah, I'm not taking that chance. I'm down there. I believe in my offensive line, but look. Robert Saleh guessed right. He sold out on that side, and they stuffed him. I mean, it wasn't even close, Ocho. I mean, as soon as it happened, bam, bam. Guess what? 49ers start spilling out on the field. They know it. I mean, the Rams ain't no. Hey, let's get a measurement. The officials already like
it's over.
Going the other way. These quarterbacks were dealing tonight, Ocho. Mac Jones, 33 of 49, 342, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Matthew Stafford, 30 of 47, 389, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. I mean, it really was a clean game with the exception of that one fumble by Kyron Williams that probably is no way to know, but it didn't help them.
No.
I tell you what, we can't say it cost them the game, Ocho, but it damn sure did not help them win the game. And the 49ers have to feel good. Losing a game like they lost on Sunday, on a short week, you're down Purdy, you're down all these guys. Bosa's not coming back. Look at all the guys that they had injured tonight. And to have guys step up and rise to the occasion and play as well as they did on a very, very short week. Look, I understand, Ocho. It's not like they had to go cross country. Look, California, but still, you get a short day, a day less to work because you have to travel. But I thought the 49ers, given the totality of the situation that they're in, I thought they played extremely well tonight, Ocho. And I think Kyle Shanahan should be very, very proud of his ball club because they did play well tonight and they found a way to get a win against a division opponent.
Yeah, not only should Kyle Shanahan be proud of his ball club, he needs to take a bow himself. With the play calling, some of the stuff he did, with all the injuries that you just talked about that have mounted up, no Ricky Purcell, no Brandon Ayuk, no George Kittle. From an offense,
Jawan Jennings is out.
And the
Bosa is not coming back.
Yeah. But from an offensive standpoint,
On that
side of the ball, brother Kendrick Bourne. I know you're gonna see this
career night, Ocho.
So salute on a career night. Obviously, had some drops last game. To have a short week and come back and rebound, and for Mac Jones to be able to have the confidence to keep getting and feeding you the ball. And another thing, I want to talk about the quarterback situation. Tonight's game is a perfect example of the definition of next man up. When you look at a game like tonight and see what Mac Jones is doing, having a resurgence in his career, which is why I also think where quarterback go, situation matters. We saw Mac Jones do it tonight. We see Daniel Jones do it in Indianapolis. We see Baker Mayfield do it over there in goddamn in Tampa Bay. Sam Darnold going from Minnesota to Seattle and still doing it now. I think where quarterbacks go and what they have surrounding them, including those calling the plays, is so important to a quarterback's success.
The most.
Yeah, and that dude, they look really good. This is a really, really good game. The Rams didn't really help themselves either with some of the drops, some of the mistakes, some of the fumbles. But hey, this was probably one of the better Thursday night games we've gotten so far.
The quarterbacks were dealing. Ocho, look, I'm not big on hyperbole, and I said this at the time.
Yes, sir.
I thought the 49ers should have drafted Mac Jones because it's hard for me to. I really can't differentiate between the two.
Right.
Are you trying to tell me that you believe if Mac Jones had been in this system for the entirety of his career, because we saw what he did when he had Josh McDaniels. Yeah. We saw what he did.
Year one, yeah.
And took the team to the playoffs, was a Pro Bowl player. Are you telling me if he has Kyle Shanahan for 4 years, he's not as good, if not better than Brock Purdy? Yeah. And guess what? If you take, I get why they didn't, because when you look at a guy, nothing jumps off at you. He doesn't have Lamar Jackson's speed. He doesn't have Josh Allen's height. He doesn't have Patrick Mahomes' arm. So why would we take a quarterback that really, Ocho, is just he's average with the third pick in the draft? But what you wouldn't have had to do is give up all the draft compensation. So imagine, as well as they do drafting, what you can put around it. And guess what? Even if he doesn't pan out, Ocho, you go back and you get you another quarterback. Or you could go back and get you another quarterback. And still, guess what? You don't have to spend damn near $300 million.
Yeah.
Me personally, I believe Mac Jones in this system. I'm not talking about in this system with Kyle Shanahan, think about all the pieces that he had, Ocho.
Oh, yeah.
When he has Kittle, when he has Debo, when he has Ayuk, when he has Jennings, when he had Christian McCaffrey, and he got Trent Williams playing Trent, not this guy that's beat up. He's trying to work himself back in the conditioning and in his form. It's hard for me to believe that Mac Jones is not as good, if not better than Purdy. Yeah. And for me, I would have taken him. But I understand why they didn't, because the measurables, when you look at him, Ocho, you're like, that is not the third pick in the draft. Right. And you took a guy with the third pick in the draft because of the measurables. But it was the 7th round draft pick that really saved Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch's job.
Yeah.
Because you give up that kind of compensation, Ocho, and that guy doesn't work out and he didn't work out.
Right.
You're gone.
Yeah.
What you think? What you think? Do you think Mac Jones, Purdy, similar? Purdy is better, substantially better, a little bit marginally better? What you think?
It's hard to really decipher between the two on who's better or not, because when Brock Purdy is in there, he's a rhythm and timing quarterback as well. When Mac Jones is in there, he's a rhythm and timing quarterback well. Both suit the system very well. Really not dual threat quarterbacks.
No, hell no, they ain't no dual threat.
They are your typical system West Coast type offensive quarterbacks that are drop back, sometimes in the shotgun, and they deliver everything off of timing. And they make great throws, and they're accurate. They're accurate enough. What they lack in being able to escape the pocket or use their legs running, they make up for in other areas. And
I think go ahead, Ocho. Go ahead, finish your thought.
No, I was just gonna say they both play well, doing exactly what's asked of them in that specific system.
When you're not that big as far as physical size, Ocho.
Right.
6'4", you don't have rocket arm, you don't have Lamar Jackson's mobility or Michael Vick's mobility. You have to have great anticipatory skills.
Yes.
Look at Joe Montana. Joe was not overwhelming, didn't have the big time arm. He wasn't the greatest athlete, but his anticipation skills were tremendous. Brock Purdy, great anticipatory skills. Mac Jones, great anticipatory skills, because you got to be, because you don't have the ball to wait. You've got to get the ball out. You have to anticipate where the guy's going to be. And you know what? Have the trust. I trust the system. I trust the guy that I'm throwing to, that he's going to be where he's supposed to be. I understand the defense. I know where I'm vulnerable. I know where guys are going to disperse to. I can let this ball go. That's just me. You can't convince me that Brock Purdy is substantially better than Mac Jones. I refuse to believe that. And I believe in the same circumstances, if I had Mac Jones with Kyle Shanahan, I believe whatever fate the 49ers had gone through over the last 4 years, that same fate would have happened to them with Mac Jones, Ocho.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Because what we saw, the small sample of Mac Jones right now, since Brock Purdy's been out, has been the exact same. The offense has been efficient. The offense is up and down the field. They put up points, and it showed tonight to where next man up. That's why I said to start the show off is this was the definition of next man up and not missing the beat. Now, I wish other teams were able to do what we're seeing tonight from the 49ers. Hell, we got the goddamn Detroit Lions here in Cincinnati at Paycor Stadium. When Joe Burrow goes down, I wish we still had the same type of success they had tonight, where you don't miss a beat just because your quarterback goes down. But unfortunately, it's a little different. It's a little different.
Because your guy ain't that good, and I tried to tell you that. And you got the Bengals fan, your Bengals, you got them all hype. I trust Jake.
Whoa! Slow down. There are other elements.
I don't want you to talk about no other team. As a matter of fact, why are you talking? I don't want you to say foot or ball. You got another week. You can still got, let's see, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, and if you don't win on Sunday, it's another week.
You know what? I got a question for you.
What?
You understand how the football gods work? You know, when it comes to the game of football in the NFL, it's week to week.
This ain't gonna be y'all week. This ain't gonna be y'all week.
What happens if I'm just hypothetically speaking, chat, those in the chat, hypothetically speaking, what happened if the Bengals shocked the world and beat the Lions?
If a dog had a square butt, he poop blocks. But it's round, so we know how it will come out. Don't we know what come out of Ocho? I'm just saying.
I could be optimistic. Now, I'm not saying we're gonna win. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, if the football gods decide to shock the world, I'm just saying.
Nah, he busy that day. He ain't gonna be watching. I promise you, God ain't no Bengal fan. He ain't watching that game. Okay. He ain't watching that massacre at Paycor Stadium. Nah.
Hey, listen, I don't know about massacre, but we're gonna put up a fight.
Whoa. If the fate is the same, what does it matter?
I mean, listen, I got to have some type of, I think we're going to be all right. I believe in us. That's all that matters. There's a reason I'm in town. I done had that pep talk with them boys. I think we're going to be all right.
Mac Jones was asked after the game about playing hobble. He replied, "I'm good. I just can't show it. That's on me. I'll be fine. That's what happens when you don't practice for a couple of weeks. So that's my fault." Look, it's hard for quarterbacks. There are other positions, Ocho, that can miss practice and you can't tell when they get into a game.
Right.
It's hard for a quarterback. Mm-hmm. That's why a lot of quarterbacks like to wear their pads, Ocho. Hey, they tell us to take our pads off. We can't wait. We can't wait to leave the mofos in the locker room.
Stay with them.
Quarterbacks like to throw with their pads because guess what? They're going to throw with their pads. They're going to have, so they want the same feel. They want the same rhythm as if they're throwing with pads because that's how they're going to throw in the game.
Yeah.
And so Mac's like, you know what? His spidey senses probably wasn't tingling. Look at the next 4 games, Ocho. Week 6 at Bucks. Then week 7 at home to the Falcons. Week 8 at Texans. Week 9 at the Giants. So it's not like they got an easy schedule coming up. Now, I don't know how long Brock Purdy is going to be out. But they got 10 days. So that's a long time for Purdy. He was out this week, Ocho. So he got an extra, he basically got 2 weeks because he hadn't, probably done anything since Sunday's game. Right. Mac Jones, he gets 10 days because they're off until, they don't play Sunday, obviously. They play a week from Sunday. So they get ample time to get some of these guys that's banged up, Ocho. Right. They get an opportunity to get them back healthy.
Mm-hmm.
You see Mac Jones fit? We got that.
Yeah. That red with a little burgundy in there.
Yeah, let's see his fit. Can we pull that video?
He was clean now.
Ooh, God.
Hey, listen, that's a man that came for business now.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a man. Hey, that's Two-Face.
That's a man been hanging around brothers.
Hey, he clean. That's a man that came from
I
business.
like that.
Hey,
I
listen,
like that. I like that, Matt.
as clean as he looked, that's exactly how he played.
He played his ass off tonight.
Played exactly like that. He scared me a little bit when he went down, and I see
Oh,
him
yeah. But he
grab his
grabbed, because I
calf.
was one,
He
no,
was
looked like he
cramping.
grabbed his knee brace, Ocho.
Yeah, I thought it was pinching him a little bit.
Yes, that's
Sometimes when you get
okay.
tackled, the goddamn knee brace start pinching you. So when they're pulling his calf, I was like, "What? It must be either the knee brace is pinching him, or he cramping, one or the other."
Yeah. And them little calves he got, that won't even hurt nothing. Because first of all, he got a knee brace on, so that calf is not as strong as what it needs to be because he wears that knee brace, Ocho. You know what I'm saying? You got to build strength back up in that calf in order for it to but he played his tail off. I mean, both quarterbacks played well. Don't get me wrong.
Very well.
Both
Very
quarterbacks played well. My concerns with the 49ers, Ocho, without both in the game, they really couldn't generate no pressure.
Yeah.
They really couldn't generate any pressure. And the last thing you want a guy like Matthew Stafford to have is time.
Yeah.
Because he was dealing, man. He was, woo! That joker can throw that ball. Ocho, can he throw it or what? I might take that back. I want to play with Matthew Stafford. We keep talking about, Shannon, if you could come back and play, and we keep talking about Mahomes and Burrow and Herbert and Allen and this one.
Yeah.
Man, give me mofo man Stafford. Why y'all out there bumping him?
You talk about, you got to think now, Matthew Stafford is a legitimate gunslinger. There's only about maybe four quarterbacks in the league right now that have the kind of ball Matt Stafford throws with that kind of velocity and can make any throw on the field.
Any throw.
Even though Aaron Rodgers is old, he's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Stafford is another. I'm trying to think gunslinger.
You see the difference? When I think of gunslingers, I think guys that'll take unnecessary risks. That's really not what Aaron Rodgers is. Now, Aaron Rodgers can make every throw. Matthew Stafford can make every throw.
Right.
Change arm angles. Both guys can change arm angles.
Yeah.
But sometimes, if you look at the interceptions for Matthew Stafford, you look at the interceptions for Aaron Rodgers, and you'll see a vast difference. Because Rodgers was really never willing to take unnecessary risk. Mm-hmm. Matthew Stafford, he believed he could throw a football through a keyhole.
Right.
He damn sure. How you gonna get a football through a keyhole? Let me show you.
Yeah.
And he would try it. Now he's gotten better. Now, can you imagine what he would have been had he had Sean McVay his whole career? Whew. But he can throw it, Ocho. I mean, he can flat spin the ball. And now I expect him, when I watch the game, I want to see one time where he look over here and throw the ball over there.
Wait a minute, he did that against he did that. He
didn't do it tonight. He didn't do it tonight.
I remember he did it against the Bengals in the Super Bowl.
He did it. He did it 2 weeks in a row. He's running down the field because he's mic'd up. Don't look in my eyes. Don't look in my eyes. Don't effing look in my eyes.
Right.
But this. I think when the NFL envisioned, they try to make these games divisional matchups, Ocho.
Right.
So they're really close. Nobody's having to go a great distance.
Right.
You don't want somebody on the West Coast having to go east.
All the way to the
Right. East Coast having to go west, or you let it be close proximity. Mm-hmm. It's already tough enough playing. I can just imagine, because I didn't really start to feel good till Friday. So I can imagine playing a game on Sunday, then turning around and playing another game on Thursday.
Yeah.
And especially as you got older, Ocho, it took longer and longer to get that old man up out you.
To recover.
Yeah. But this was an unbelievable ball game. Thank you, NFL. Thank you, Rams. Thank you, 49ers, because you guys played your ass off on a very, very short week. This is the kind of game that we want to see on a Thursday.
Yeah,
not
absolutely.
some bull jive, Hey, this is what we're looking for, Ocho.
Yeah,
Mac final stats: he had 22 carries, 57 yards, 8 receptions for 82 yards, 30 touches, almost 140 yards of total offense, and that's what he gives you: his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. You can line him up in the slot. You can line him up out wide. Obviously, you can hand him the ball. He can run between the tackles. And people I was like, guys, if you watch Stanford's offense, why are you going to be surprised that he can run the ball between the tackles? Because that was a pro offense. He ran between the tackles. That's what he ran. They ran counter and power all the time in Stanford. He's not look, I understand he's small in stature. You look at a guy who was probably 5'8", maybe 205, but don't let that fool you. He run behind his pass. Yes, I mean, the amount of touches that he has, Ocho, I mean, the body's going to break down because like I said, he's not Derrick Henry. He's not 245, 250. He's not one of these bruising backs, but he can run with power. Obviously, he can run with speed. He can catch the football. I mean, he's multi-talented. But I'm not surprised that he had the success, or he's having the success that he's had in the NFL based on what I saw him do in college, which was run between the tackles. And because that's what you want to see, because it's hard to just make a living in the NFL, Ocho, just running outside the tackle. You have to run in that box.
You got to. And most of the time, especially with a running back like Christian McCaffrey, he can manipulate the first man and not allow him to get a clean hit most of the time. And he's falling forward.
I remember when Barry was coming out there, it's like he's a little undersized. I said, well, who gonna hit him though?
I hate those.
Because we had never seen anything like Barry though. I mean, I understand what they're saying, Ocho, because we had never seen anything like Barry. We never seen a guy like that ran that style. Man, your coach would cut, boy, stop all that dancing. No, hit the hole, the hole. They, for whatever reason, they allowed Barry Sanders to be Barry Sanders. And I remember Barry Switzer told a story. Thurman Thomas was the starting running back in front of Barry.
Right.
And Barry Switzer say, look, don't hurt the starter because the backup, you don't want to play against the backup.
Right.
Who says don't hurt the starter because the backup, and they didn't.
Yeah.
Go back and look at what he did against OU. Go back, man, Barry have games of 300.
Yeah.
If you held Barry to 170 yards, you would.
That's crazy.
You lucky you don't get 3.
That's crazy.
That man had 2,600 yards in 12 games, 11 games.
Oh, that's
you're never gonna see that again.
Yeah, we've seen nothing like that. There have been glimpses of players with the same skill set.
Yes.
LaShawn McCoy.
Yes.
Not as explosive, because Barry could do all that and he'd get up out of there and be gone. Bijan Robinson has a bit of that lateral movement, and makes people miss, but it's not like Barry.
Barry was a 2 foot, with a 2 foot Ocho.
Yeah.
He would jump and start with 2 feet
and come to balance in 2 feet. Yep.
And go on again
and get up out of there.
Barry would lose. He would make a 3-yard loss look like the most beautiful 22-yard gain you've ever seen in your life. You're like, oh boy, you see Barry, man, it's 2nd and 13. Don't worry about that. Don't worry. Ocho, don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. But did you see that run? Man, he shook 8 people. It should have been a loss of 15. He only lost 3.
Could you imagine Barry Sanders right now with an offensive line like Philly?
God ain't finna give you all of that, Ocho. Dang.
I know,
so you wanted that man to have the Cowboys offensive line that Emmett ran behind.
Oh my God. That wouldn't be fair.
No. And he probably wouldn't know what to do. Barry was used to running and ain't had no blocking.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't know what to do. Like Barry, man, you mean I'm supposed to run through there? Yeah, if you want to. But no, I thought Christian McCaffrey played well. I thought everybody for the 49ers played well. This was a really clean game with the exception of the punch out. And sometimes, Ocho, it comes down when you do something. All turnovers are not created equal.
No.
When you turn the ball over, is the most important thing. Where you turn the ball over is the second most important thing.
Right.
So, with that being said, man, I feel bad because Kyron Williams has turned himself into a very good running back. He can run it out of the backfield. He reminds you a lot of Christian McCaffrey because he can do a lot of the same things, Ocho. He can run it. He can run inside. He can run outside. He can catch it. You see, he caught a couple of touchdowns, but that turnover, and then they got that late stop. So it was a very clean game. I love the way the game was played. The referees, I didn't feel anything that I feel like I should get out of. Like, damn, ref, you should have let them play with that. I thought the refs called things that were there, but let them play. The quarterbacks were exceptional. Really a clean game with the exception of that one turnover. So there's really nothing to be mad about on a Thursday night game. To get this kind of performance from the two teams, I think. Look, I understand if you're a Rams fan, you're disappointed your team lost. And the 49ers, you're excited your team won. But as a fan of the National Football League, I think everybody wins tonight.
And again tonight, I have to give another salute to Kendrick Bourne. boy, you look good, boy. You look good. The definition of next man up.
Yeah, Ocho, but that, the thing is, it's hard for me to believe that he was wasn't he with
New
the
England.
Patriots?
Yeah, New England.
It's hard for me to believe they got 4 better receivers than him.
But you got to think about this. Situation matters.
Yeah.
Schemes matter. The play calling matters. Now
Yep. you got a new staff in there. Plus,
yeah, you missing some of your key players. Juwan Jennings is out. Ricky Purcell, I'm not sure if I'm saying this his last name right. I'm butchering his last name. He's out. Brandon Ayuk is out. Next man up. And when the opportunity presents itself, even with the drop tonight, he still had a career night.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope he continues to build on that. Next week, maybe they give him a little bit more. Maybe they.
Well, I don't. Well, is Jennings coming back? Is IU coming back? I mean, you ain't got no choice.
Oh, not now. Yeah, not coming back soon. No, not
so with that being said, Ocho, they ain't got no choice. But like you said, sometimes it comes down to a situation where you're getting opportunities.
Yeah.
How many opportunities did he have in New England, and who did he have trying to get him the ball? Now, Drake May was a rookie, and Drake May has gotten better. And towards the end of the year, he got better last year, and he's playing really well this year thus far. But being in a situation like this, Kyle knows how to get the ball to guys.
Yeah.
That's something that his dad could always do. Look, when you got, you have Jerry, and then you deal with me, and you deal with Rod, you have Brandon Marshall, so you know how to get the ball to hot receivers and know how to feature them, put them in situations where they can win. And that's what it was tonight, Ocho. He got put into a situation, and, hey, throw the ball to K. Hey, there'll be a situation I can hear, hey, throw the ball to 84.
Yeah.
So he's telling, hey, Kyle's in his ear. I don't have Kittle. I don't have Pearsall.
Yeah.
What is it? Purcell or Pearsall? Purcell?
I'm gonna call him RP until I talk to him and get his last name right.
Pearsall, yeah.
Pearsall, okay.
Pearsall. And so that's the thing, though, Ocho. But if you go back and look, Kyle has made some really, really marginal quarterbacks look really, really good.
Really good. Really good.
So you can imagine what he does when he has somebody. I could just imagine. I don't even want to think about it. Yeah. Mac Jones finished the game with 49 pass attempts. That's the most by a Niners quarterback since C.J. Beathard had 54 in 2018. Mac, after the game, Kyle came up to me before the game, and he was pissed how we were underdogs. So he was like, just let it fly. And I was like, Coach, you don't have to tell me twice. The Rams were favored by 8.5 points. Quarterbacks with at least 3 wins and 0 losses this season. Only 3.
Did you hear what
Josh
you just
Allen, Jalen Hurts, Mac Jones.
You heard what you just said? I want you to think about what you just said. The Rams were favored by how much?
8.5.
Who won the game tonight?
49ers.
Now, I don't mean to fast forward to Sunday. How much are the Lions favored by?
Not enough.
I'm just saying. Now you see where I'm going with this?
You lying. You gonna go to hell because you have to give account for these lies you telling. Hey, Chad, don't y'all listen to Ocho? Don't y'all go put y'all money down on the Bengals like they gonna cover?
I'm not saying, I ain't saying nothing about no betting. I ain't saying nothing about no putting no money. But I'm just saying, you see how the football god showed up? The football god showed up and said, the hell you don't.
First of all, Jake Browning ain't Mac Jones. Let's start with that. Your defense isn't the 49ers. Let's continue with that. And third and most important of all, ain't nobody gonna confuse Zach Taylor with Kyle Shanahan. Let's just say that. There are 3 simple facts.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait. You get a little too hostile. You get a little, calm down. You get a little too hostile. Well, let's wait and see what happens Sunday now. Let's wait and see. Because every time I go to a game, since I retired,
disappointed.
Every time I go to a game, we win. Now, take with that what you need and what you will.
Don't take nothing from that, chat. Don't y'all listen to Ocho.
They ain't never lost a game when I'm in town.
Okay. You're going to be putting stuff in your mama's name. The Lions are favored by 10.5. Not enough.
All right.
Sean McVay spoke on his game losing fourth down decision. It was a bad call. It was a bad call by me. I'm sick right now because I put our players in a ishy spot, and I've got to live with that. I mean, most people, Ocho, third on the yard, most people say, because here's the thing. If you throw it, Ocho, what is everybody going to say? Man, why don't you get the ball to Kyron Williams? Right. A yard? You can't get a yard? Mm-hmm. Okay, to get the ball to Kyron Williams. Man, Matthew Stafford was dealing. Why don't you let Matthew Stafford throw? Ocho, come on, man. You know how this thing go, Ocho. And listen, if you run it and don't get it, you should have thrown it. You throw it and don't get it, you should have run it.
Either way, I like the call. Because
I would too.
With McVay making a call like that, he's telling his players one thing. I believe in y'all. I believe in you. I believe who we have can get us that 1 yard. Mm-hmm. That's what the players think. Forget what everybody think on the outside. If we get it, we don't. You know what? Our coach believe in us. Boy, he going for it on fourth one instead of kicking the field goal. Man, nah. Players like that. Do you know how them players feel about Dan Campbell going for it on 4th and 4?
Yeah.
3, 4th and 2, 4th and 1. Oh, hell, man, we run through a goddamn brick wall for him. Mm-hmm. Shh, man, please.
You like knowing that your coach has confidence in you and that, you know what, hey, guys, you guys going to get it. Y'all going to back me up.
Absolutely.
And that's the thing. Your coach, when we were in Baltimore and Brian talking crazy and he going back and forth with Jeff Fisher, he going back and forth with Coach Cowher in Pittsburgh. Mm-hmm. He put it out there. We got to go back it up, man.
Yeah.
Y'all heard the man say he talking. Okay. And I did love that. That's the one thing. There's a lot to love about Baltimore because it was great. Yeah. I had a great time in Baltimore. My 2 years, wish it could have been longer. But ain't care. They don't try to change nothing about you. Just play hard. Talk as much as you want to talk. But just realize now come Sunday night, you got to back up what you're saying.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, talk all you want to. You get into it with whoever.
Time out. What team you talking about?
The Ravens.
You mean the Ravens that's 1 and 3 right now?
Man, I'm talking about when I was there.
Hold on.
I don't know nothing about these Ravens. I'm talking about when I was there.
No. You still part of the team, right? You've been hooping and hollering about the Ravens, and they 1 and 3. The same Ravens that lost the other night.
Bronco country, baby.
Listen, you can't say foot or ball or say anything related to anything Ravens.
I get to say that because my team beat your team.
Who?
Don't do that. Oh, now you don't know who you played for. We beat you that bad game. You amnesia.
Hold on. Oh, you talking about the Broncos?
Yes.
Well, listen, we don't want to hear no old story about the Ravens until they win the game.
Well, you can't say no. I tell you what. Guess what? You won't be able to share no stories for another week.
Listen, we'll see about that.
Another week and another one.
We'll see about that.
Okay.
One thing about me, I got faith.
Who?
Me.
You dated somebody named Faith? I don't know nobody but Faith Evans.
Right.
How's she doing?
All right, we'll see. I want everybody in the chat probably laughing, saying, "Oh, the Bengals don't got no chance." Okay, we'll see.